The theme of our presentation is facial recognition technology. Start of a new age. Apple released the iPhone X. This was the first smartphone to have facial recognition technology. It uses a 3D camera to detect a number of nodes on a person's face. These nodes will provide information such as nose length and height, depth of the eye sockets, and the cheekbone shape. The most common use of this technology in iPhones is to unlock the phone, but it can also be used to make purchases and access private settings within the phone. Other uses include the Samsung and Windows phones and other devices have integrated facial recognition into their devices. Facebook has integrated a facial recognition system to automatically tag people in a picture. Amazon and Google have added ways that people can pay with facial recognition if the user desires. And then there's also many other security benefits to facial recognition. Facial recognition is important because it's becoming more and more relevant as technology improves. With this, there's almost no way to avoid technology, therefore, embracing it and learning about it would be the best way to approach it. In the near future, every mobile device will have some type of facial recognition, and facial recognition is also relevant during today's times because it allows us to access devices without having to make physical contact with the device.
Facial recognition can lead to a lot of things, especially one being violation of privacy. It allows a gateway of false accusations or imprisonment if they use this facial recognition in a way that they should not be. This can be connected entirely on a level of just ethical, professional, legal, and societal issues. Professional being if you're working for a company, you have as a job to work on this facial recognition system, whether it be just creating the software or maintaining the software. This can also lead to legal issues as if somebody wants to sue because it's being used in a corrupt way and being sold or just tracked or using this people to imprison people, and it can be used wrongly because it's not the best software out there. And that leads to another moral issue on the ethical societal issues of if somebody does that and they're working for a company that is corrupt in that sense, then they should not be doing that and they have a right to refuse. Although it may lead to a repercussion of they might lose their job or something like that, but it's also because of the fact that it affects users on a public level and a societal level.
To put privacy and fairness worries to rest, two U.S. Senators Chris Coons and Mike Lee passed the Facial Recognition Technology Warrant Act. This requires government officials to obtain a probable cause warrant before using facial recognition technology. It also limits them to only track a person's movement for a period of 72 hours and can only be tracked for 30 days. This is only at the federal level, but most states have similar laws to prevent the government to always be able to track us, while others have outright banned their state's police force using this technology. China, however, is aiming to be the leader of facial recognition, and they have no laws restricting their government from using the technology. Their government uses it vigorously, and even uses it to track people for petty crimes such as jaywalking using their street cameras. This technology causes panic for a lot of everyday people. Some people put tape over their camera on their computer, so they can't be tracked in their home through their personal computer. Other people try not to put any photos or edit the photos of themselves online, so government officials have little comparison to see what you really look like. However, most government officials have your license photo, so they can track you that way. Some people even go as far as to change the way they look, dress, or not even leave the house to avoid being tracked.
Okay, so as far as opinions go, we all basically had the same opinions. Luke and I believe that, facial recognition is going to be a great part of society in the future. And I mean, it's going to have a great impact on it. But, like, as long as the privacy is protected for the facial recognition, I think everything will be fine. It has more benefits than not, and the security purposes will benefit the public, So as long as, somebody's not doing something illegal, I think it'll be perfectly fine. And then like Parker and Blake said, I mean, as long as there's privacy behind the facial recognition and like nothing can get leaked to the public and, release a whole bunch of information about us, I think everything will be fine.